Hey, I've got a question for you. Do you have a cable bill or a phone bill or any other monthly bill for things like internet or home security? Of course you do. Well, guess what? You're probably being overcharged, and you're not alone. Millions of Americans are overpaying on their monthly bills to the tune of $60 billion a year. What if you could pay less for the exact same services? No, really, no change. And then use that extra money for things that make your life better, like a family vacation, college tuition, or simply taking some me time. Sound too good to be true? It's not. You can put your savings on autopilot. We'll analyze your bills and negotiate on your behalf, so you won't pay any more than you should for the essential services you use every day. You don't pay unless we can save you money. When we lower your bills, we'll split the savings with you, and you'll get the same or better service than you have today for less money and no hassle. We know because we've already saved our customers millions of dollars on their essential services like mobile phone, internet, cable, and more. You send us your bills, we lower them. It's that simple. Stop overpaying today. Send us your bills. That's all it takes to start living your life better.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, MWR Financial family. This is Benjamin McCray, your host for tonight's amazing overview. We have a phenomenal presenter that's coming before you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. We are blitzing all week and helping individuals increase their income. Welcome to the Double the Money, Double the Fun summer promotion, guys. We are so fired up. I want to welcome each and every one of you. Guys, make sure you send out that last minute message, your last minute text to your teams, to your guests. Have them come into MWR Financial Live. Make sure you get them plugged into MWR Financial Live. My name is Benjamin McCray. I have the privilege and honor to bring before you a phenomenal presenter. But before we do so, let's see who is here today. Guys, let's load up this platform. We have some life-changing information that individuals are experiencing. Folks are signing up. People are coming into the MWR financial movement. People are absolutely getting excited about making wealth real. And that's what we're doing. Mr. Gerald Banks, I see you there, sir. Welcome, Nightingale, North Carolina. Of course, we have Miss Lovey, who's always shows up out of Tampa, Florida. We have Miss Kia out of Atlanta, Georgia. Randy, my guy, out of Colorado. Welcome. Edna, welcome out of White Plains, Virginia. Lawrenceburg, North Carolina. Brooklyn in the house. We got Miss Regina in the house. Welcome, guys. Kimberly out of Battle Creek, Michigan. Welcome. Guys, we're all over. Mrs. Ramirez, greetings. Welcome out of California. Wepa, Punta Corrado, Florida. We have Daniela. Loretha, welcome out of Savannah, Georgia. Welcome, guys. Let's load up, guys. We got Don out of Chi-Town. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Sharonda out of Long Beach, California. Elgin, South Carolina. What's going on, Marvin out of Elgin, South Carolina? Phoenix, Arizona. We have Lynn in the house. Welcome. Vincent out of Columbia, South Carolina, over there off of Goose Creek. Welcome, guys. We have Kylan, Texas. Welcome. Tallahassee, Florida. Sol Aki. Welcome. We have Gary, Indiana. Benita. What's going on, Benita? Welcome. Dell out of Durham, North Carolina. How are you, my friend? Guys, let's load it up. College Park, Georgia. Richard, welcome, sir. Herschel coming out of Phoenix, Arizona. Welcome, guys. Man, let's go. Coach T, what's going on? Everybody, we're fired up out of Georgia. Rhonda out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Listen, send out your last minute messages. We have an absolutely phenomenal presenter. We call him the voice of MWR Financial. This individual is absolutely an amazing asset to this movement. Send your message to all of your Facebook friends, all of your guests, MWR Financial Live. So without any further ado, we want to make sure if there's nobody else coming in, we want to make sure everybody's chiming in, give you guys time to load up the lines. But let's move this thing forward. We got David. Let's go. Okay, guys, let's get into this. Nobody wants to wait any longer because we know about the movement. To all of our guests, I want to encourage you to grab a pen and a piece of paper. Make sure you're in a quiet environment. This is a time to remove all distractions. For the next few minutes, the information that you're about to receive from this individual can literally change your life, change generations, ladies and gentlemen. We are on a mission to create generational wealth, make wealth real. And this gentleman is absolutely making that happen for his family, and he's absolutely committed to helping so many other individuals get it done as well. He knows 110% of the facts, guys. He's down to earth. He loves helping people, and he loves having fun. That everybody wants to speak with because he just simply pours into them because he's a servant leader. So without any further delay, let's bring to the front of the floor my friend, my business partner, Dr. G.W. Parker. Mr. Parker, are you with me, sir?
Yes, sir, my friend. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for those kind words and that incredible introduction, my friend. Listen, it's an honor to be in business with you, Benjamin McCray. Lives are changing because of what we're bringing to the table, my friend. There's so much joy and happiness and excitement. So we're going to talk tonight what all the excitement is about. But before we do that, let's get into this promotion, man. We're going on a cruise in January. I mean, let's lock
all aboard.
Let's lock this thing in, man. So let's talk a little bit about that. If Martina can bring the cruise promotion to the stage. I hear. Hey, listen, don't miss this boat, ladies and gentlemen. Don't miss this boat. We're going. I'm loving it, my friend. Oh my God, I love that. Sound effects and all, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you're going to be hearing as that ship leaves the dock. We're on our way to a Caribbean cruise in January. We've got a shot at qualifying. Everybody has an opportunity to qualify. This thing runs out on August the 10th, 2 days before our national event. But there's money on the table right now, Benjamin. There's money on the table. Sponsor 6 people in this program by Friday night, guys. 12 midnight, you're talking about doubling your money. Normally, we get $50 to sponsor someone into the program. Now, Mr. House is willing to double the money. So we have an opportunity to make $100 on everyone that you sponsor into this business. We've got until tomorrow night, midnight. Now, the qualifier for 1 ticket on the cruise, 6 people. Let's get that done. Now, I'm working to get that done, and I know, Ben, you're working to get that done. But listen, again, August the 10th is the final deadline to qualify for the cruise, which is going to require you to put at least 12 people in your organization by August the 10th. Guys, it's doable. You think about the cost of a cruise, particularly not just for 1 people, but for possibly 2. I mean, what that would cost you. Here's an opportunity to take an expense-paid trip on MWR Financial. That you can't miss this boat. I want to hear that I want to hear that horn again in those waterways. Can you give me that again, guys? That's it. That's it.
I love it. Good job, Martina.
Hey, so Ben, literally, we don't want to miss the boat. Okay. We don't want to miss the boat, and we don't want anybody who's here tonight to miss the boat. So we've got a chance to do some incredible things, but we're going to talk about what all the excitement is about in just a minute. Ronald, welcome to the platform, sir. Had a chance to speak with that young man today. This is an exciting time, Ben. People's lives are changing every single day as a result of their connecting with MWR Financial, because we're the only company in this country that is bringing a real solution to real problems in real time and helping the average everyday person win. Man, where do you go to find that? Who cares enough about the overall population to bring a solution? Nobody but MWR's financial founder and CEO, Mr. Brian House, who followed God's, a desire for, he feels his life, and I believe it as well. This was a vision that he was given, and he's moving on it. I thank him for being obedient in this effort, and look at what we've developed, man. So think it not strange that it's working so well. But ladies and gentlemen, before I start, I want to tell you a little bit about the gentleman that brought me on, who's my business partner, and we've been in this thing since day one, Ben. And that's what I love about your level of commitment. But here is a licensed, trained, seasoned insurance broker. He owns his own insurance firm, has for decades, highly successful. But here's the thing that I want you to really understand and see. And Ben, we'll talk about this. The fact that this licensed, trained expert in his area of profession, insurance, all right, a broker, hundreds of agents working under his umbrella, but saw the opportunity to partner with MWR Financial and bring this suite of services to add to his portfolio, because he made that decision because he saw a need as it relates to the clients that he was dealing with. Ben, now you and I have shared some stories that you shared with me about clients who are in a position where they absolutely need to secure insurance, all right, to create some sort of generational wealth or a good position for the family long term, but they're not in a position to do it. Because of your partnership with MWR Financial, now you can help people, from their existing finances, find the necessary money to position themselves to win. No more GoFundMe pages, no more struggling through this thing. Let's talk about that, if you would, before we launch this presentation.
I mean, you laid it right out. I mean, as an insurance professional, we all know we need insurance. And insurance is not just for when you die. There's living benefits in insurance. We have that as a part of our platform. But Gerald, every time I sit with a client and we lay out all that they need to protect their families' liabilities, they help put their families in a good position. They say, I need it, I want it, but I can't afford it. People have a cash flow problem, and that's simply what it is. And when MWR Financial came into my life, this solution to the cash flow problem. So what we have the ability to do with this company is help those, and what I use this company for is to find the money by reducing. And you're going to go into this in more detail, but we help individuals, my clients, find the money, rid of the cash flow problem so that they can put that wall of protection around their. It's an absolute perfect combination. It's a professional product where I encourage go after the professions, go after insurance brokers, go after real estate agents, because this is a perfect combination and a perfect marriage with the things that we're bringing to the marketplace.
Ladies and gentlemen, if a seasoned licensed real estate brokers, I'm not sorry, you got me talking real estate, but if a seasoned licensed insurance broker sees the benefits of this program, why can't you and I? He's using it to save families' life, literally, Ben. That's what's happening, because now you provide a solution to that cash flow problem that most families have, and now they can secure some future for themselves and their children. So that's the beautiful part about what you're about to see and hear, ladies and gentlemen. So Ben, thank you a million for all your help. Thank you a million for your level of commitment. It's an honor to be in business with you, my friend. If I'm in the battle and I'm in the trenches, I want you there with me, my friend. Thank you so much.
Side by side. Let's go.
All right. Good deal. Well, guys, let's get into it, and let's talk about what all the excitement is about, and that is MWR Financial. Now, oh my goodness, here we go. Listen, MWR Financial, for those of you who don't know, stands for Make Wealth Real. So now you know. Now, we're the ultimate cash flow company. We've carved out a niche in this market as the ultimate cash flow company, and we're going to show you how we've actually done that. Listen, why? Because we put together the complete cash flow system. Nobody else in this country is doing this. I honestly believe that there's nobody else is concerned enough to do something like this. And again, I want to tip my hat to the CEO and founder, my good friend, Mr. Brian House. What is this all about? Here's the process. We're going to help you create cash flow. And at the same time, we're going to help you increase cash flow. And then we want to help you multiply your cash flow. Who does that? Nobody but MWR Financial. When we talk about multiplying cash flow, now we're going to find some work for your money, because we're going to put it to work for you. Now, at the end of the day, let's move forward and talk about why this thing is so exciting. Because in this partnership with MWR Financial, as it relates to us helping you create cash flow, we're going to show you the money here. Tell me where you've gone to see a compensation plan, one compensation plan that pays out 7 different ways. 7 different ways, 7 levels of income available to you, 7 streams available to you through one compensation plan. Doesn't happen anywhere else but here at MWR Finance. So let's talk about these 7 different ways. Now grab a pen and paste it, because I want you to count with me on this. And the first way we make money is that you gather customers. You bringing people to the platform that have a need to get their financial life in order and want to be surrounded by seasoned licensed experts for basically the price of a cup of coffee a day. You give the average person full access. Now you're going to be paid $40 for doing that. No limit to the number of customers that you can sponsor, but it gets even better. Once you begin to gather this customer base, you now have the ability to earn 10% and monthly residual income from all of those customers that you gathered. So that's 2 ways. Now here's the third way. You have the ability to find somebody like myself, like Ben McCrae, guys that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, that want to control their own life, that want to dictate the terms themselves. They want to be in business for themselves. So that's your opportunity to sponsor them and partner them with you in MWR Financial, which happens to be the fastest growing financial strategist company in these United States. So MWR, again, is going to pay you $50 to bring that person to the fold. Now, we do this before midnight on Friday night. That $50 turns into $100. No limit to the number of people that you can sponsor and partner with you. Now, there's more money on the table. MWR Finance is committed to helping you get off to a fast start. So we're going to incentivize this thing. We're going to put a lot of money on the table. Why? Because we want you in profit mode ASAP. So this momentum bonus pays from $150 to as much as $1,500. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they give us a 90-day window to capture this $1,500, but there's nothing. I've checked and I've checked again. There's nothing written in this compensation plan that says that you can't do this in 7 days, 10 days, 20 days, 30 days. I say hit the ground running and take advantage of everything MWR Financial has to offer. Now, it gets even better. I told you they put a great deal of money on the table. This is the winning situation we got here. Leadership bonuses paid through unlimited levels. Tell me where you've gone to see this before. You haven't, because it doesn't happen. We're talking about based on the growth of your business, you have the ability to earn anywhere between $30 to as much as $150. So what happens when 100 people come into your business at $150 per person? What happens when 100 people come into your business when you're making $30 per person? Position yourself anywhere in between this to generate all of this income through unlimited levels. Now, there's more money on the table. How many? What is this? Number 6, $300 as a weekly momentum bonus is paid to you. Now, again, you don't have to do any of this by yourself. This is based on the growth of your organization. 6 people come into your organization between Monday and midnight Sunday. On Monday, you collect $300. So suppose it's 12 people. That's another 300. Add another 12. You've got 18. That's another 300. Weekly performance bonus based on the growth of your organization. So it makes sense for you to get in the trenches and to help your team grow. But here's where it gets exciting. We're doing something that nobody else in this industry has ever done. We offer you a daily guaranteed income. Let me say it again, a guaranteed income. Take it to the bank from $5 a day to as much as $15,000 a day. I'm going to stop right there. From $5 a day to as much as $15,000 a day. Let's go get this money. Let me show you how to do it. Look at this. Think about this now. Again, think about where we are in this economy right now. This opportunity is the one that's going to set us all free. Don't treat this like a hobby, because it's going to pay you like a hobby. Treat this like a business, and it will definitely pay you like a business. So we talked about you earning from $5 a day to as much as $15,000 a day. Let's start at the beginning. What is it going to take for you to begin to earn this $5 a day? 3 people. I didn't say 33. 3 people, 3 like-minded individuals that are committed just like you are, that want to change their life, that want to dictate the terms themselves. They want to be in control of it. They want to be in business with you. You find those 3 people. They lock arms with you. You gather one outside customer. You just position yourself to make $5 a day. Ladies and gentlemen, that's $150 a month. Do this on Monday. Start collecting the $5 as early as Tuesday. Now, I recently had someone sarcastically say to me, $150 a month doesn't sound like a whole lot of money. Here's what they didn't know. Let me show you what $150 a month looks like. In order for a person to receive $150 a month consistently, ongoing for an indefinite period of time, that person would have to have $36,000 sitting somewhere that they can't touch, that's paying them at least 5% interest. So I asked the guy, what's easier? Put your hand on $36,000 or go find your 3 people. It was easier for me to go find 3 people, but I didn't stop there. Look at what happened. Help those 3 get their 3. Now you've got 12 people on your team. Consider you've only sponsored 3, but look at what your income does. It goes from $5 a day to $20 a day. Now you're at $600 a month in passive residual income, whether you get out of bed or not. Wake up when you're done sleeping. $600 a month is substantial in this economy at this current time for most families in this country, but it gets even better. Let's go to work and let's help those 12 do the exact same thing. Get their 3. Now you've got 36 people on your team. Look at what your income looks like. $50 a day, ladies and gentlemen, that's $1,500 a month. Now, Benjamin McCrae is in the insurance industry, right? And he's dealing with people that struggle in their financial life. He has also got some elder clients that are having issues securing insurance because of health issues, but not only that, the affordability. The reason I mention that, because when we talk about $1,500 a month, did you know that the average Social Security income for a person who's already committed 30 or 40 years of their life to a job only is around $1,200-$1,300 a month. $1,200 to $1,300 a month. Now, I've seen people do this in a matter of days. I mean, get to the level of $50 a day, $1,500 a month. You want to talk about actually taking somebody's life to a different level, add another $1,500 a month to somebody who's solely relying on $1,200 or $1,300 a month in Social Security income. Guys, this is a winner. I mean, do this in 90 days versus 40 years. You decide. That's the beauty of it, but it gets better. We got 36 people on our team. You've only sponsored 3. MWR Financial is not saying you go out and get the 36 by yourself, but if you got those 36 on your team, you help them get their 3. Now you've got 90 people on your team. Look at what your income looks like. $100 a day, $3,000 a month in passive residual income. Now you tell me, I know the status quo. I know what's happening in this country. I know where people are. I know furloughs, job layoffs, all of those things that happening, this crazy thing with this economy as it relates to inflation and all of that. You tell me what difference $3,000 a month makes in the lives of the average person in this country right now. You tell me that $3,000 can't help somebody begin to turn the corner, take some of the pressure off, take some of the heat off, save that argument that you were going to have with your spouse about money. You talk about saving marriages and saving people's lives at the same time. $3,000 a month makes a difference. This is residual income. This is guaranteed income. Once you put this thing in motion, you can't stop it. It takes on a life of its own. I've seen it happen in real time in my own life. But let's go one more level for the sake of argument. You got those 90 people. Help those 90 get their 3. You got 180 people on your team. Look at what your income looks like at that point. $150 a day, $4,500 a month. $4,500 a month is well over $50,000 a year. Now, we know the median income of the average person working in this country is only about $50,000. $50,000. Now, how long did it take to get there? I'm going to bring somebody up and let you hear from them personally in just a few minutes how long it takes to get there. This is no long-term proposition, guys. Hit the ground running. What you have the ability to do now is bring to the table the solution that 98% of the people in this country are facing. The issue is finances. It's about money. We've got the fix in place because of the opportunity that MWR Financial has created. But you think about that. You're talking now $4,500 a month in passive residual income. But let's duplicate this process one more time. Take those 180 people, help them, get in the trenches with them, help them build, get their 3. Now you've got 300 people on your team. You're now a regional director with this opportunity, making $200 a day, $6,000 a month, $73,000 a year. $73,000 a year. You tell me the number of people that you personally know that are making $73,000 a year. Now I want to bring to the platform with me tonight a young man out of Southern California, my business partner of 12 months now. I mean, this guy's like a brother to me. I've never seen anyone so committed and so dedicated to a cause of helping people win. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm bringing to the platform Regional Director, Mr. Fernando Ramirez. Hola, amigo.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Great to be here.
Hey,
wow, it's exciting to hear all this incredible news. Dr. G.W. Parker, thank you so much for the presentation. It's been an honor to work alongside with you for the last year, and it feels like it's been a day. Yeah. Why? Because you have made it so much fun for all of us. When we decided to join forces with MWR, we saw nothing but the best. Since we talked to our CEO, Mr. Brian House, he asked us some questions. We talked to also the corporate office. They said, listen, we're going to lead you to the right person. And we have made the best decision in 29 years that we have been a part of this industry. I have never felt as good as I feel now working with a leader like you. Our entire community is so supported. We are actually doing incredible things, helping lots of families. We have a lot of testimonies all over the country from all the families that we're helping. And it's just a true honor to represent MWR. MWR is a dream come true platform. 29 years, we have been looking for something like this, and we finally found it, right? First experience I had when I was 24 years young, at 35, from 24 to 35, I had success, but I lost it all. Second time around, 13 years, had tremendous success, didn't lose nothing at all, but only a way to find a greater opportunity, which is MWR. So we found the best company with the best leadership, with the best services, seeing testimonies from all over our memberships that are active. We got thousands of memberships that are actively involved. It's just a true honor. Dr. G.W. Parker, you have been a tremendous blessing for all of us. And now you're learning Espanol. I can't wait to go cruising with you, my friend. It's just a true honor to work alongside with you and everyone else here at the company. So Dr. G.W. Parker, thank you so much for your leadership. We're not going to let MWR down. And in August, on convention, we'll definitely be on stage getting all recognized. Thank you so much, my friend, for your leadership. And thank you so much for your friendship. You make us feel right at home.
De nada, senor. Listen, it's an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to work alongside with you, your team. Guys, I'm telling you what, we're having a lot of fun doing it. But Fernando, I wanted you in front of the people tonight so they could see somebody that was real, that was live. Here's a gentleman who 12 months in, but within 8 months of that 12 months of work, was able to position himself as a regional director with MWR Financial. You just saw the numbers: $200 a day, $6,000 a month, $73,000 a year. So, Fernando, I want you to help people understand that this is no long-term proposition. You're talking 8 months. 8 months. I mean, you tell me the number of people on this platform tonight. If within 8 months you could be positioned to be making $200 a day, $6,000 a month, $73,000 a year, are you now in a position to begin to make some real decisions about what your future looks like? Whether you're not knocking a job, you do what you have to do until you can do what you need to do or want to do. But here's the opportunity for you to, I mean, you're one of many people that have done it. So that's the beauty of it. And then you sponsored a young lady out of Orlando, Florida, Miss Ana Rodriguez, who actually came in and did the same thing, meaning hit the rank of regional director in 90 days. $200 a day, $6,000 a month, $73,000 a year in 90 days, my friend. This thing is built for speed, but it's real. And that's what I want people to really, really wrap their hands around tonight.
Most definitely. It's definitely an opportunity to be able to speed the process. And one of the things that we've been able to comprehend and understand was when Anna hit $5 per day, she goes, Fernando, this really works. Watch me start running with the program. And within as little as 90 days, she ranked up to $200 per day. I said, man, Anna, you're not wasting your time. I said, man, we got to wake up and start smelling the coffee here in MWR. So within, a few months after that, which is 5 months, it went so fast. We made $200 per day. The cool thing about this, Dr. G.W. Parker, is that we also had Andrea Rush achieve $200 per day the same day. Wow. And this is basically something that people can think about. This is no pyramid, no nothing like that, no corporate world. Not only one person gets first to the top and they would have to die for someone to replace them. This opportunity allows you, people that you bring, get to the position faster than you that achieves higher income. And that's a true inspiration to be able to see that happen in our organization. There's 3 of us right now generating $200 per day, many others that are generating $150, others that are generating $100, all the way down to $5 per day. But $5 per day, guys, is where you start everything to work your way up to $15,000 per day, because that's what we're aiming for. Dr. G.W. Parker. Thanks
yes, again. Sir. And you mentioned that there were 3 of you at regional director, and our goal personally as a team to add 7 more to that number before we get to Las Vegas. So 10 people making $200 a day, $6,000 a month, $73,000 a year. Guys, this is a winning opportunity, no question about it. Fernando Ramirez, thank you, my friend. Love you, brother. Let's keep working.
Love you too.
Absolutely.
Right. See you at the top.
You bet. So, guys, let's get back to it and talk about this money again. I want to stay with this chart for a little bit because before we leave it, I want you to pick your number. And when I say pick your number, what is it going to take? What sort of money do you need to be generating to live the life of your dreams, to do the things that you've always wanted to do? Now, you know your heart better than I do. You know your desires more than I do. You know what you want to accomplish. You know the impact that you want to have. You know the difference that you want to make. What is it going to take? Is it where Fernando Ramirez is at $200 a day, $6,000 a month? Or is it a 2-star regional at $300 a day? Is it $400 a day? Is it $650 a day? It could very well be $1,000 a day. Ladies and gentlemen, that's $30,000 a month. Now, I want to ask you this question. When you start generating $30,000 a month in passive residual income from this platform, tell me what changes in your life. I'll answer the question for you. Everything, the car you drive, the house you live in, the clothes you wear, where you send your kids to school. Now, the reason I mentioned this $1,000 a day, because my good friend and top income earner with this opportunity that you're viewing tonight, Mr. Brian M. Bean, a young man, a very young man, early 40s out of Atlanta, Georgia, is the top income earner right now at $1,000 a day, $30,000 a month. That's $365,000 a year. What sort of lifestyle? Many of you know him. You've seen the lifestyle he's been able to create, generating this level of income. But why do I share his story? Because I want you to understand he's shown me and you what's possible. Because you know how this works. If one man can do it, 100 people can do it. If 100 people can do it, then 1,000 people can do it. Guys, it is a reality. This is not far-fetched at all. This is doable. We got to get this thing done, and we have the ability to do it. So let's keep moving. Again, before we leave, pick your number. You pick your number and write it down. Be serious about this. Matter of fact, put your number in the chat. What is it going to take? What is your walk-away number to create the lifestyle that you dream of, to do the things that you want to do, to have the impact that you want to have in the lives of others? Because at the end of the day, we know that's what it's all about. So what's your number? Pick that number and write it down, take it seriously, and go for it. It is our chance to win. If there ever was one, we've got it now. So moving forward, let's talk about increasing your cash flow from your existing finances. We're going to provide you with everything you need to make that happen. We're going to be able to show you the money, right? And this is what these guys have done for me, and I'll share that story with you in just a second. But our ability now to help you find new money, increase your cash flow from your existing finances, starts with us helping you reduce your taxes. That 1/3 of income that they're taking away from you every pay period, that's a huge chunk of money. 1/3. What would your life look like right now if on payday Friday, which is tomorrow for some people, if that 1/3 of income that they're taking away in taxes was back in your check? Would there be any difference in your lifestyle right now? Absolutely. No question about it. I'm sure. The other ability we have is to help you lower your bills. Now, we've got consistent bills that we pay every single month: cell phone, internet, cable, satellite, utilities, insurance, automobile insurance, all of those things, right? So how about shredding a portion of that bill away and putting the difference in the money back into your pocket? I told you I was going to show you the money. That's what we have the ability to do. Now let's go a step further. We're going to help you enhance your credit score. Why is that so important? We know that a higher credit score is going to get you lower interest rate and lower down payments. Just another way that we've created to put more money back into your pocket. Think about refinancing those high interest rate credit cards, refinancing all of those things and saving the difference of that money and putting that back into your pocket. Now, here's my favorite one: the ability for us to help you eliminate debt. Now, I want you to understand that there are millions of people across this country right now that are living a debt-free lifestyle, and you can too. And think about this as it relates to living a debt-free lifestyle. It wouldn't matter whether, think about what it feels like or what it could be like for you. It wouldn't matter whether you got paid every week, every 2 weeks, every month. But when you got paid, say you had no bills, no mortgage, no credit card, no student loan, no car payment. You tell me what life starts to look like and what it feels like and the impact that you can have now on the lives of others. To be able to generate all of the income that you're generating and keep the majority of it, guys, that's the situation that we want to create for you. But it only gets better. Look at what else we do. We want to close this wealth gap that exists in this country. And we know that 44 million people are waking up every single day renting. Many of those people want to be homeowners, but they've got some issues that are holding them up. They can't qualify for traditional lending because the bar is set too high by the banks. So when the banks say no, we say yes through our Keys to Home Ownership opportunity. Think about that. Look, we know that the average net worth of a homeowner in the United States is $200,000 versus the average net worth of a renter is only $5,000. You want to talk about a wealth gap that exists? We have the ability to close that with this program. Now, let's talk about how good this thing is as it relates to the ability to increase income. I just want to share with you what the program has done for me as it relates to reducing my taxes. The CPAs looked at my current tax situation, got me back $350 a month, money I saw on my check 2 weeks later. Now, keep in mind, that's a pretty exciting thing for a guy who was living paycheck to paycheck, paid on Friday, broke on Monday, 55 years old to be exact, a grown man. You've never had to do it, so you probably understand what I'm talking about. And you wonder why Gerald Parker's so excited. $350 a month. That was the first thing. Then I move on to the next component of the program, which is credit restoration portion of the program. I come out of there with a 128-point increase in my credit score, not realizing that 128-point increase would get me a reduction in my homeowner's automobile premium by $200 a month. You talk about an infusion of cash, an increase in cash flow from my existing finances. Think about it. $350 saved as it relates to taxes, $200 saved as it relates to the credit score increase. I'm $550 to the good, and I'm just getting started. I said, what else can you do? Well, we can help you eliminate debt in record time. I drug into that portion of the program with me 15 years worth of remaining debt. That included a small balance on a mortgage. These guys positioned me to pay that debt off in 6 years. Ladies and gentlemen, that was 5.5 years ago. Listen, 6 months from this day, zero balance on everything I owe no man nothing, huh? Not to mention the $52,000 in interest they saved me that I otherwise would have paid to the credit. Now, I asked you earlier what a debt-free lifestyle might look like or feel like. Call me in 6 months and I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you what it feels like. Think about the ability to bring all your money home and keep it. and put yourself in a position where you can now start putting that money to work. Now, here's the final piece of the puzzle for me as it relates to these services we talked about. And we're going to get to it as it relates to the ability to put your money to work, create investment vehicles. These guys share with me a concept that I never heard of before. I was very interested in it when I learned about it nearly 6 years ago, because I was going to a job every day, putting money into a 401k, contributing enough where the company's giving me a match. But even with the match, the growth of that 401k was so slow that I was scheduled to work for them guys for another 25 years. Now, I told you earlier, when I saw this opportunity, I was 55 years old. Grown man going to a job every day, paid on Friday, broke on Monday. Now, you add 25 to 55. What's that number? 80. That was the plan, ladies and gentlemen, because I didn't have a plan. So these guys started talking about this whole concept of self-banking, a private reserve account where I could put money into a fund, have access to this money anytime I want it for any reason I need it, never pay taxes on it, then would be guaranteed never to lose any money. I looked the man in the eye, just like I'm looking at you, and I said, you're lying. Who does that? I was naive to this whole concept. He says wealthy people do it every single day. So my thought was, well, where am I going to get $10,000 or $20,000 to jumpstart an investment vehicle like this to get the kind of returns you guys are talking about? The guy said you don't need $10,000 or $20,000. The same $350 they saved me in taxes, the same $200 I saved because of the credit score increase was the money that I used to jumpstart the investment vehicle. Turns out this private reserve account is paying me 10 times more than my 401k, put me in a position to retire in 10 years versus 25. At this point, I'm shouting glory, hallelujah. Why? Because for the very first time in my adult life, I got a clear picture of what my financial future looks like. I just shared with you the compensation plan, right? Why I get so excited about this, because after all those things happened to me, I knew a million people that needed the same thing to happen to them. And MWR Financial says to me, you go out and tell this story, same story I just told you, and we'll pay you a ridiculous amount of money. I had two questions. One, do I need to learn how to repair credit? Nope, we have experts. They do that. Do I need to learn how to do taxes? No, we have CPAs. They handle that. You just tell the story. I started telling this story to anybody who would listen. At my job, at the church, at the gas station, the grocery store, the car wash, it didn't matter where. I told this story enough people where within 2 years, I began to generate enough income from this very thing, this part-time opportunity, that to replace a $65,000 a year job and do this full time. Guys, this is a winner. No question about it. This is why I'm excited, because you have the ability to do the exact same thing. This thing has no respect of person. You just got to want it. And see, here's the difference. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. There wasn't no way in the world I was going to keep living like that. So let's move on to the next component of the program and show you how to begin to make this money work for you once we put you in this position. We'll go to the next slide. Man, listen, it gets exciting. Now, we showed you how we're going to create income for you. Now we're going to increase income from your existing finances. And now we're going to go to the next slide and show you how we put this money to work. Because with all this new money, it ain't time to go shopping and all that old crazy stuff. It's time to put this money to work, because here's what we must understand. There ain't no way in the world that you and I are going to be able to continue trading time for money and expect to win. It was never set up that way. All by design, it'll never happen. There ain't enough time in the day. There ain't enough overtime that they can give you to position yourself to generate enough income to create walk away. A walk away situation, or to put yourself in a position where you're winning. You got to find a way to put money to work for you. I think it was Warren Buffett who said, if we don't find a way to make money while we're asleep through some sort of investment vehicle, then you're going to be forced to work until we die. And unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I know too many people in that same situation right now. I've got a friend of mine, 70 years old. Guess what he's got to do tomorrow? Go to work, not because he wants to, but because he absolutely has to. And see, that was part of my motivation too. I was 55 when I saw this program. I'm 61 now, and I needed to finish this thing, man. You want to be able to cruise through the rest of this life. You don't want to grind until you die, because that's what the system is set for you to do. So let's put money to work. Use MWR Financial to generate the income that you need to position yourself to win. How do we do it? Let's talk about this passport system that we've got in place. We're starting with a diversified cash flow account, the ability to invest money into a fund, high yielding fund, by the way, that pays out quarterly dividend. Who does that? Wealthy people do it every single day. I told you earlier about the private reserve account, the ability to put money into a fund, have access to this money anytime you want it, for any reason you need it, pay no taxes on it. They would be guaranteed never to lose any money. Who does that? Wealthy people do it every single day. Even with land banking, this concept allows you and me now to buy land in the path of growth at 20 to 40% below market value. Now, what are we used to buying on sale? Shoes, clothes, enough of that. Wealthy people are buying land on sale every single day. You and I have the ability to do it. Now, once we put you in this position, we're going to lock this thing in for you by helping you set up a trust. because we want to carry this money through generations. It doesn't end with you. We're talking about your children's children. Now you've got an obligation. We've got to put you in a position where we can secure these fundings for you. That is the beauty of this platform. Ladies and gentlemen, there's nowhere in the world that you can go to find what MWR Financial is bringing to the table. Now, let's talk about results. I want you to go to the MWR Financial Testimonial page and hear from tens of thousands of people across this country whose this program's life has impacted in a very serious way. You want to talk about, you heard Fernando Ramirez, we talked about Anna Rodriguez people, we talked about Brian Bean, people making money with this opportunity. We've got multiple $1 million residual club ring earners. You heard from Trevor and Shirley Thompson on the program earlier. Guys, this thing is real. Look, they give you a ring once you hit it. You know what I'm saying? They give you one of these, man. And so, look, what I want you to understand, that is for everybody. Anybody has an opportunity to make this happen. Now, let's talk about why people are so excited and they're gravitating toward this platform because of our averages. Averages meaning cash flow, the ability, cash flow increase, our ability to put money back into your pocket. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of income you're making. Think about the ability to find an additional $2,000 increase from that existing financing to put that back in your pocket. That's what we're averaging per month. That's what we're doing. What changes in your life when you find another $2,000 of money that you're overpaying in taxes? Because of high credit scores, all of those things. We have the ability to put that money back into your pocket. You want to talk about when people come here, do they stay? Look at this retention rate. Many of you on this platform have been in this industry much longer than I have. You don't see these numbers ever. 62.1%. They come and they stay. Why? Because they've got a business and membership that is providing results that outperform the cost. What are we saying here? We're talking about putting you in a position where you're actually making more money than what it's costing you to participate. Once again, all by design. I tip my hat again to the CEO and founder, Mr. Brian House. Guys, this is a winner. I mean, I had someone recently said they looked at this guy's a genius. I have to agree. He is. And it gets even better. There's zero risk here, ladies and gentlemen. Look, if you're on the fence, you see my hand, grab it and come on off the fence. I want you to relax here because there's no risk involved here. None whatsoever. 100% money back guarantee. We're operating within the financial service space. You show me somebody else in this industry that does it, it doesn't happen. It does not happen. Only here in MWR Finance. That's a great deal of confidence, right? But look at what they say. If our opportunity experts or services do not help you create, or multiply your cash flow within the first 30 days, MWR Financial gives you a full refund. A full refund. What do you have to do? What is your responsibility? Get started. You've got to at least be willing to participate in your own success. You take the first step. Our experts have it from there. Let me tell you why these guys can offer you a 30-day money-back guarantee, 100% money-back guarantee, simply because what they've done is leveled the playing field. They've given the average everyday person, you and me, an opportunity to access the same tools and systems that wealthy people have always had. But let me tell you what separates this opportunity from any other. We not only get the tools and systems, but you get a live, trained, licensed expert holding your hand through the entire process. That is why the success rate is so high, and that's why it will continue to be so high. We're on the winning side of things now, ladies and gentlemen. We've got our shot, and this is it. So that's why I say take this very seriously. So let's move on. There's some questions that you want to know, the answers to some questions. Let's answer that $64 million question. Gerald, you talked about a lot. This program brings a lot to the table. What is it going to cost me? If your focus is to be a customer, to use these services, right, to surround yourself with these experts, I'm talking $149.97 per month. No setup fee, no contract. And ladies and gentlemen, this includes a spouse. Now think about the average cost of a good CPA or financial planner in any city in America right now is about $200 to $300 an hour. Now, if the great majority of people in this country are living paycheck to paycheck, who in the world has an additional $200 to $300 an hour to surround yourself with these experts? See, we're not locked out of this process. We are priced out of this process, again, all by design. Now, here's the thing. You have the ability for $149.97 to reduce your taxes. I told you we're going to put you in a position where you're making more money than what it's costing you to participate. We're going to help you lower your bills, eliminate your debt, raise your credit score, give you access to keys to home ownership, and then show you these investment vehicles like a cash flow, a diversified cash flow account, a private reserve account, land banking, and even trust my assets for $149.97. Here's what we know for sure. You couldn't go anywhere in the United States and find one of these services, much less all of them, for $149.97. Nor could you go anywhere in the United States and find one of these services, much less all of them, to include a spouse, for only $149.97. I'll say it and I'll continue to say it. This is the win for the average everyday person. Your shot lies right here with us. right now. We want to help you take your life to a totally different level. We pull back the curtain. All those so-called wealth secrets are no longer a secret. We've got full access, and we don't have to do it by ourselves. We got experts doing the work on our behalf. Now, let's go to solution number 2. You may be like me, saying, listen, yes, I want to get my financial life in order. I want to use those services, position myself, but I'm also interested in generating another stream of income. And I want to partner with the fastest growing financial strategist company in these United States, that being MWR Financial. What's going to be my upfront investment? $249.97. $249.97. Now, I know many of you are going to, and I've done it before, you're going to blow that money this weekend. 4th of July coming up soon. If you don't blow it now, you'll blow it then, right? We'll spend money on things that we really don't need. Think about this. Have you ever gone to the store with $100 in your pocket and you come out with 20 and don't know what you did with the 80? I know I'm not by myself. I used to do that before I developed a personal relationship with my money. Now I know where my money's going, how long it's going to be gone, what time it's coming back, who it's hanging out with. You better develop a personal relationship with your money. If not, you'll continue to go into those stores with $100 and come out with 20 and don't know what to deal with the 80. We're going to make this thing happen for you. But look what this $249.97 gets you, right? Not only do you partner with the fastest growing financial strategist company in the United States, but you're now in the middle of a multi-trillion dollar year industry, financial services. You and I don't have to become the experts. They're already in place. So we offer the average everyday person a chance to get their financial life in order. You bring to the table, once again, the solution to the problem that 98% of the people in this country have. But also for that $249.97 investment, you are now a home-based business owner. You think about that, you just opened the door to 400 plus tax deductions that you don't have as a W-2 employee. You look at the way tax laws are structured in this country. Who are they designed to favor the most? Business owners. So we figured it out. You can't beat them, so join them. Now we take advantage of all the tax break that business owners have because we are now business owners. All right. Not only that, you just opened the door to immediate income. What do I mean? Join this program right now. Refer someone to this program right now and get paid right now. I asked the CEO and founder, my good friend, Mr. Brian House, what was the concept? What was the thinking behind this whole business of, daily guaranteed income, getting paid right now? He said, Gerald, people have right now bills. So they need right now money. I endorse that statement fully, no doubt about it. I'm 100% on board. But this is what you've done. You also have just positioned yourself with this $249.97 investment to make anywhere between $5,000 to $15,000 a day in residual income, a daily guaranteed income. I shared with you the leadership bonuses. Not only that, you get all the services. All right, reduce my taxes, lower my bills, eliminate my debt, raise my credit score, keys to home ownership. You get the diversified cash flow account, the property reserve account, land banking, trust my asset, all of that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's a business that you can invest in today and be in profit mode in less than 30 days. Now, the average business in this country starts up and it costs far more than $249.97. They're 3 to 5 years before they get to profit mode. I mean, you think about that. This is the win, guys. We've got our shot. You've been looking for it just like I've been looking for it. I'm using it as my ticket out. Now, you decide what you want to do with it. I'm not playing with it. I'm going to finish this because this is going to put you and I in a position to generate the level of income that we need to get on with the work that we've been called to do. That thing that burns inside of you, that desire that you've always had, that gift that God gave you, that you just can't let it go. You're always thinking about it. And if you had the money, you'd already be doing it. You think about that, the very thing that you want to do, that project, whatever it is that moves you, right? That thing, the reason you're not already doing it, because you don't have the income. So I say to you, do like I'm doing, take advantage of this opportunity to generate the level of income that you need to get on with the work that you've been called to do, because you can say what you want. You won't be satisfied until you're doing it because you were born to do it. It didn't just come up from anywhere. It was put in you by God himself. That is the assignment. And you've got to complete that assignment. I'm going to get mine done. I don't know about you. And why is it so important that we get it done? Because there are people needing you to get it done. You've got to finish this. There's a reason that you were here. There's a purpose for your life. You ain't just here to hang out and spend time, work, for somebody else for the rest of your life and then die broke, because that's the process, right? Paid on Friday, broke on Monday, paycheck to paycheck living, working just to pay bills. In the end of the process, most people never figured out and they die broke. Is that the plan? That was never the plan. We got our shot right now. They don't mess around and show this to me. I'm losing my mind with it. I'm sharing with everybody that'll listen. It don't matter if you don't see it. That's fine. If you're going to say no to me, I want you to hurry up and do it so I can get on to the next person. Guys, we got a chance. Let's move on. We're going to finish this thing up. Boy, I tell you what, this is the most exciting thing I've ever done in my life, the most rewarding work that I've ever done, the difference, the impact that we can have because of this opportunity. So at this point, You're either a 2 or 1. So I want you to grab your cell phone real quick and make this decision with me. I'm going to try to help you. And I pray that I've given you enough information to make an educated decision today based on what you've seen and heard. If you're a 2, text the person that invited you to this platform tonight and let them know that you're a 2. That means you're a customer. You want to engage in these services and you want to bring your spouse or significant other with you to share in this, because again, it covers a husband and wife, right? So for $149.97, you're a customer. You've got full access. Text them a 2 so they can send you a link right now, so that you can go ahead and plug in to start using these services tonight. You hear me? Tonight. You don't have to wait until the office opens up tomorrow morning. Those services are available to you right now. You can start uploading documents. You can schedule your consultation. You can review everything that's in there. You've got access right now. Or you may be a 1. You want it all. You're like me. I want to get my financial life in order, but I'm also interested in creating another stream of income. Text that person a 1. Let them know that you're all in. They're going to send you a link. You can get yourself plugged in. That link is going to provide you with everything you need to succeed. This is a true turnkey operation. Don't worry about trying to reinvent the wheel. We've thought of everything. Marketing materials, capture pages, websites, everything is already in there. You can plug in tonight, send that capture page out, or the marketing material that we created for you to somebody. They can plug in tonight and you can start getting paid right now. Did I tell you we get paid every day? Let me show you what it looks like. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it starts all over again. 365 days a year. It takes no vacation. The most incredible opportunity that exists on planet Earth, and you wonder why we're so excited. Now, I promise I wouldn't be before you long. You've just seen and heard, ladies and gentlemen, what I consider to be the greatest opportunity on planet Earth. MWR Financial, Make Wealth Real, the ultimate cash flow company. Guys, God bless all of you. Take this seriously. Move forward with it. This is our chance to win, and we all can do it together. You think about what we're doing. We're building within an economy, our own economy. You think about it. If everybody just stays true to the commitment they've made to get started, and they continue to do that, and everybody's in a position where you're generating passive residual income, it doesn't matter who's in the White House, doesn't matter what the economy does, doesn't matter about this business of inflation. We can bypass all of that. And we can continue to live the lives of our dreams, and we can impact people all over this country. There's nobody else out there, I'm convinced, that's concerned enough about the general public that more so than Brian House and the leadership team with MWR Financial. Guys, we're bringing something to the table that is making a drastic difference in the lives of people across this country. I'm honored to serve with you guys. It's a joy, no question about it. Now, next up, as it relates to tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Now, keep in mind that cutoff for that double promotion ends tomorrow night at tomorrow night at 12 midnight, tomorrow night at 12 midnight. But next up at 8:30 tomorrow night that you're going to hear from, guys, don't miss this. He's out of Chicago, one of my best friends. This guy has been incredible to me. The relationship that we're building over the time that we've met since we joined MWR Financial. And I'll say this about this opportunity too. It gives you an opportunity to build relationships that will last a lifetime. Fernando Ramirez, Ana Rodriguez, Daryl Banks, Benjamin McCrae, Don Wilson, Brian Bean, Christy Howard. Guys, the list is long, but these are relationships that will last a lifetime. But don't miss my good friend Don Wilson tomorrow night. I'll be here, and I'll be here with guests. I'm not coming alone. He's strong as thunder as it relates to what you'll hear and see tomorrow night. Get your people in front of this opportunity with Don Wilson tomorrow night. God bless all of you. Have a great evening. Listen, I'll close with this. Get excited or stay broke forever. You hear that? Hey, literally, don't miss the boat. Good night.